Hey Gemini, welcome to June 2019's Gemini reading. Woo! It's been a crazy fucking time for you guys. Last month, all this 12th house energy, it was a lot. It was a lot. All this stuff going on behind the scenes just started popping out, seemingly out of nowhere, and it was a lot. Now you have Venus in your 12th house still, bringing up all kinds of secret, private, romantic relationships. Be very careful with those, Gemini. Be very, very careful with those still this month as well, moving forward. Anything that you're doing in private or behind the scenes, be careful. You may have found a lot of hidden enemies that you didn't know about. Just a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes, whether with you or people in your life, was brought up, was dug up. And that's kind of what Uranus and all the planets that were just recently in your 12th house of Taurus does. And we're going to go over your astrology for this month here in a few, but the Three of Wands and the King of Cups coming out here. It looks like either a water sign may have left, some of you left your life in some way, or you may have left a water sign in some way. Now, the King of Cups doesn't just have to be a water sign. It can be someone with strong water in their chart, or it can be somebody that is very emotional about you, or that you are very emotional about, or this just someone that's a very emotional person. It seems like there's either a debate to leave, to go somewhere, or from you or from them, one of the two. We'll see what else comes out. But that just kind of flipped out front and center here. Oh, wow. Woo! Okay, here we go. This looks like still some drama from last month. For some of you, be careful, because this could still be yet to come, because Venus is still in your 12th house. Like I said, Venus is the planet of relationships, and it's in your house of endings, buried secrets, buried fears, the past, things like that. You guys could have had a lot of exes coming back around, things like that. So it looks like for some of you, there was an Aquarius in your life, or somebody that you had a very true connection with. It almost felt like fate. They really, really were there for you. They really, really helped you. But something came out, you know, because the star can be publicity. It's almost like something came out about this, and boom, tower moment, it all falls down. And now we are trying to rebuild everything that happened. Wow. Okay. Now for some of you, you're still kind of in this stage, although I feel like this is a kind of a separate situation. For some of you, it could be the same situation. Some of you are still in this stage where you are, you know, leaving something, or someone is leaving the picture here, going their separate ways. And this could be because of this, you know, because of this whole other situation we have here with the star, the Two of Cups, the Tower, the Four of Wands. Also, if you didn't see my June All Signs video, Gemini, I would go check it out so you can hear all about yourselves in that video. And yeah, also, I recently came out with merch, and I'm going to do all of the signs, but since it's Gemini season, I started with Gemini. I have other things in there as well for people that aren't just Geminis, or people that aren't Geminis at all. But if you're watching this video, I'm sure most of you are Geminis. I have some really cute stuff on there for Gemini and for Gemini season. So if you're interested, definitely go check it out. I think it's really cute. I worked really hard on it, and so did a couple of my friends that helped me with the designs and stuff. So yeah, definitely go check that out. Anyways, let's get on with your reading. So yeah, last month dug up all kinds of shit for you. It seems like all kinds of relationships, that friendships even, that could have been exposed in some manner that you were not expecting at all. And now you are trying to rebuild. Some of you may be happy that some of these people are now out of your life, you know? And if you're not dealing with a lot of other people in your life, which I would say you should be, make sure you're definitely watching your other signs videos, your sun sign, your rising, all that. But for some of you, you have people in your life, but you ended an old chapter so you could move forward with somebody new, or you and the person that you're with ended an old chapter so you could finally move forward, you know, together. One of the two, or one of the many. You know, it's going to be different for all of you since this is a general reading. But let's see what else comes out. Astrology wise, you still have to be careful this month, Gemini. I wouldn't get too comfortable just because it's your season and just because, you know, some crazy endings just happened and you feel like you're like off the hook, because I feel like this month is going to be a pretty big test for you. I feel like some people from your past are still going to be lingering. I feel like some people from your past may still, you know, try you in some kind of ways. What did I say? The Magician. Hello. So yeah, Lovers at the bottom. We're trying to rebuild our life, rebuild our family, rebuild our friend group, rebuild our home, whatever it is, you know. There's just a sense of really trying to rebuild here. And here you are at the bottom of the deck, right? Some of you guys could definitely be hearing from people. Be careful, Gemini. Be careful that you're not trying to manipulate a friend, a lover, a relationship to go your way with words, and be careful that no one else is doing this to you. It seems like somebody that you have had a connection with in some way, somehow, may still have it out for you. I'm not gonna lie. You know, there may be some things coming out. I think they're going to try to hit you up or try to get to you somehow by communicating, or something like that. Five of Pentacles. I think that it's gonna have something to do, okay, here. We kind of got the same reading last month, and when I was looking at the astrology, yeah, a lot of stuff is going to finally move out of your 12th house, but not till like mid-June, you know, like Venus isn't moving out of your 12th house until like the second or third week in June. I think that you may finally be leaving someone behind, abandoning ship on someone, or someone may be doing this to you. It's coming up in different places in the card several times. It's like someone is leaving, okay? Whether it's you or someone else, someone is getting the hell out, you know, getting the hell out of there. And maybe it's for the better, you know? Now, some of you could be dealing with a few people, not just like one, you know? Like some of you guys could be dealing with a few people and going a little bit back and forth on how you're going to handle the situation. But either way, it feels like the first week you're really trying to rebuild the wreckage that happened within the last month or two. You're really trying to rebuild after some really big endings just happened, whether they were, you know, whether they seemed like they were bad or good. And then by like the second week of June, it looks like a lot of people are going to be coming back around for whatever reason. And I think it's going to put you in a situation where you're not sure what exactly to do. But we shall see. Some of you guys could get some news about something to do with your job around almost like around the middle of June. Something to do with money. Either way, there is something that you don't see that is still going on with some of the people around you or some of the people in your life. So be very careful. Unless this is you, Gemini. Unless you have some strategy when it comes to your relationships. Because these two cards are you. This card could even be considered you because it's ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is your ruling planet. So it seems like there is a lot going on. A big wake-up call. A really big fucking wake-up call. Holy shit. Some of you may have had that last month. If you didn't, then it's coming. Woo! That is a big wake-up call. If you are confused, you won't be around the third week of this month. Holy shit. Holy shit. But it's going to start you on a brand new journey, whether you want to hear that or not, and teach you some form of stability. This is crazy. It's going to help you and your discipline. It's going to help you stay disciplined. And I think it's going to bring out any other extra shit that's been hiding underneath the surface. So you're going to be in this mode, like, I don't know what to do. Should I believe these people? Like, should I give them another chance, or should I, whatever you're juggling back and forth around mid-June, second week to mid-June. It's going to be crystal fucking clear. Crystal clear. Boom. It's out. You can see it. But it's all for a sense of self-discipline and a new journey. I think this is a fantastic reading. Let me show you your cards really quick. Also, don't forget, I'm still doing the bonus readings. They're going to be over on my Patreon. That way, if you guys want to see me clarify all of this even more, to know what's going to happen with you, definitely make sure you head over there. It's only $5 a month. You can get all of the bonus readings, okay, every month. Okay, so these are your cards. I'm trying to make them to where you guys can see all of them here. And we're going to go over your astrology as well. So these are your cards, Gemini. A lot's going on. We start off with the Three of Wands, and week 1 into week 2 with the Four of Wands. You know, like, we're trying to take steps forward because of the chaos that ensued last month. But did we really learn anything? Did we really learn anything from it? You know what I mean? And then moving forward, it's like more gossip to do with relationships, to do with other people, really big decisions coming up. We may make a really big decision that to say something, and it may not go well. So then we start juggling, like, what do we do, and then boom. 3rd week into 4th week, big ass wake up call, man. I mean, I don't even know what else to call that. It is so fucking crazy. Anything that was going on underneath the surface will be brought to the forefront. And I'm not sure if you're prepared for that for Gemini, but you might want to get all of your ducks in a row before it happens. So for the Gemini new moon, this is going to be on the 3rd. This is going to bring you possible new beginnings, opportunities, realizations even. But the only thing is it's making a negative aspect to Neptune. And with it being negative and all, Neptune is the planet of spirituality, but on the negative end, it is delusion, deception, lies, the media, gossip, all of that kind of stuff, all of this that we're seeing. So be careful, because whatever you start around this new moon is going to come back to you by the end of this month, by the Sagittarius full moon. Gemini and Sagittarius, both of you have to do with storytelling, gossip, curiosity, all of those things, the signs. Just because maybe you're not a gossiper, okay, that's fine. I'm just talking about the fucking signs. So calm down. Anyway, so yeah, this can deal with delusional, unrealistic ideas, and something may get brought up that where you have to surrender, you know, you have to surrender, or you have to sacrifice something, or whatever. It also will be, because Pisces is your 10th house of career. So this is all about your public image right now, Gemini, your career and your public image, your reputation, etc., etc. And for some of you, what went on behind the scenes could be really affecting your career life, or your home life, or your family, or your work, or your reputation somehow. There could be secrets coming out about you, or lies coming out about you. So be very, very careful with what you do this month. I know it's your season, and you have a little bit more freedom to say and do what you will last season, but whatever you did, or not last season, but last month, whatever you did last month, like I said, this is the month where the trumpet freaking sings, honey. And I just don't want you guys, I mean, either way, you're going to learn from it, but I'm just giving you a little advice, okay? That's all. So Mars and Mercury will enter your second house, putting a lot of your drive and focus and your mind on money, the way you make money, your income, your values, your possessions, your self-worth. It could really have you feeling like you need to prove your worth, and improve your money and your income, your finances, all of that kind of stuff. Now, the negative side to this is that you could find yourself buying impulsively. Really watch that. Make sure you're not spending money impulsively or anything like that. Conflicts could occur with business situations, money situations, how you handle your money, things like that. So, also, Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node are still in Capricorn, which we've talked about a lot in the last few months' readings. But this is also giving you a very deep look and causing you to kind of transform any unhealthy attachments, unhealthy power, unhealthy desires. This is also about control, power, sex. You may find issues or setbacks, frustrations with these themes until you're able to let some of this go or take a deeper look at it and figure it out, and decide what you really want and how you want to conduct yourself going forward. Trauma and or healing, power struggles, facing the truth about manipulative behaviors, kind of like we talked about. And I'm not saying all of you guys are doing this. I'm saying some of you guys could be with somebody that's doing this or have someone in your life that is like this. You know what I mean? So, Venus, like we talked about, is in your 12th house until currently, and has been for a couple weeks now. It'll be in there until the 8th of June, and this has been bringing out a lot of endings in your relationship life, possible even secret or private relationships, and bringing them to the forefront. Shocking private things could have came to light. Venus is going to come in your sign around the 8th. Now, this is going to also make you want to spend your coin, honeys. So be careful with that. Be careful that you are not spending like freaking crazy. Everything will look like you need to have it. You're going to really want to focus on your appearance and making yourself look really good. All of that kind of stuff. Romance and pleasure will come a little bit more freely at this time than it has been so far. So for the Sag full moon, this is where you really need to watch what you say. This could be, or what you do. This could be some intense realizations when it comes to the people in your life. Mars and Mercury could be causing you to make impulsive decisions or coming off aggressive. And this is what I'm talking about. Try not to act on impulse. Try to watch what you say and watch what you do still this month, Gemini. And watch anything that you're trying to keep a secret, because it could easily come to the surface. So, yeah, try to just kind of have faith this month. For some of you, this could be healing secrets and trauma for the past. For others of you, it could be bringing it out so you can heal from it. And I think also Neptune goes retrograde, I think, towards the end of this month. I want to say that's the 26th. But this is going to happen in your 10th house. So this is also going to affect your career, your public image, things like that. It's going to ask you to find a deeper, more spiritual meaning in what you believe when it comes to power, your career, and your reputation. Now, I know you're going to want to speak your truth. I know you're going to want to. I know you're going to want to say things. You're going to want to, do things. And you can do that. Just be very careful, okay? Because people might not be as receptive to it right now, because with Mars and Mercury going into Cancer, people are only going to hold on to what they feel is necessary and to what they feel sounds right. They're gonna be taking things personal. I mean, that's just the truth. With Mars and Mercury in Cancer, everybody's going to be taking things personally. So anything you say, they're just going to be thinking about themselves. You will be heard better when Mercury moves into Leo, because it'll be in your 3rd house, and it'll just be better. Trust me. Yeah, I think that is I think that is it. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. Just be careful this month. Make sure, you know, if you're having any issues, come back and watch this video, and maybe you'll, you know, it'll make sense why, and you'll get advice on what you can do. So yeah, I love you guys, Gemini. My fellow air signs, you know I love y'all. If you'd like to, I mean, if you want to spend your money this month, you can go and buy one of my Gemini shirts. But no, like, if you don't have the money, don't do it. Do not impulsively buy. Be very careful of that. Could be a very big thing this month. Just be very, very careful on what you do. I love you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the subscribe button. That way you will see every time I post a video. I go live weekly to do live weekly readings for all the signs. They're a lot shorter than this. And then every month I come out with a video for each sign, just like this one, where I read the cards and we go over the astrology and we talk and we have a nice fucking time. I'm not your average tarot reader. I cuss and I really don't give a fuck. And yeah, I'm just a little bit different and do things a little bit differently. So if you like it, then subscribe, because I'd love to have you. And I will see you guys next month, Gemini. Don't do anything stupid. I know you guys are curious, and it's even more intense this month, and you're like, I just want to do this. I want to push this button and see what happens. Just don't do it impulsively. You can push the button, just don't do it impulsively, and don't do it if you normally wouldn't do it. Okay? Love you. I'll see you over on the bonus reading and on Patreon. Bye.